What about masturbation? We went from talking about human rights to wanking.
That is your amazing discussion. So how many people you slept with in your life?
0, of course.
Wow. So you only slept with your wife all your life?
I'm not gonna answer. Yeah, of course. Me, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I only sleep with my wife once a month, and we're happy with that.
You don't have a wife. Whose wife you talking about?
Someone else's.
But in Islam, we call it haram. It's not halal to do sexual marriage.
Yeah.
It's a matter you use protection or not.
Yeah, it's the love, isn't it? Two people come together, they love each other, then they can shag each other. That's the main thing. You know, it's the same in the Christian. You know, you need to meet someone, fall in love.
Yeah, you don't have to be shagging when you meet
but you marry to give to God, this is my partner forever and ever, and now we can fuck like rabbits.
Don't you think?
Oh, you don't,
Listen.
because you're ending up with a massive disappointment on the other side.
Yeah.
It's like, can you take your gloves off? Oh shit.
Don't you think when you're not married, for example, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you shag everywhere,
Yeah.
and then
Then you have a very happy life.
and then susah banget ini mau nanyainnya. So you're right, I don't know.
Have we got you a little bit hot and bothered there?
I know what I'm saying.
Just cut that out.
I mean, for
Yeah.
me, would be virgin for the girl as well. You know what I mean? You're
Yeah.
still virgin, you know.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like you can maintain more your relationship rather than you really be shagging all the time with your girlfriend before you get married, and then after that, when you get bored, you try to find someone else.
That's one way of looking at it, yeah. I mean,
But I mean, people who got married, they're shagging around all the time anyway. So you know, they keep cheating on each other and things like that. So I don't think that waiting period have anything to do with that. You know?
what religion tells us a lot to do is don't resist everything. Religion tells us to resist things, not to do this, not to do that, not to do this. Now, some things are sensible, like don't kill people, obviously, right? But when you become 16, 17, even earlier, your body starts to change. You hit puberty and your hormones start to race. You know, you are ready. You are an animal who is ready for sex.
For reproduction,
you know, ready to enjoy. You know, animals don't just have sex to reproduce. You know, they have sex for, you know, they don't know they're going to well, I don't know if they do or not, but they do it for fun. You know, it's the same, you know, like they will still have sex even if they're, you know, have an operation.
Don't show it that.
They can't, you know what I mean? So they do it because of an orgasm. Everyone wants an orgasm, and I think, but to deprive yourself of that, there's a lot of bad things you can do. You know, you can have bad sexual experiences. You can do terrible things. It's not all good. But if you're doing it for fun behind a closed door with someone who you're treating with respect, then that's natural. You know?
I got that the point where it's because your hormone change.
Yeah.
Right. Don't you think that's also mind as well, working as well? If you change your mind from that sexual way, because hormone.
Why should you?
I mean, hormone.
Why should you go against your nature?
Yeah.
I mean, hormone not always related to change in sexuality, more attractive to.
No, I know.
But can be like.
I know that, but every human body, like a woman who starts getting her periods and stuff, your body comes to a point where it is ready for sex, and you know that in your brain from your chemical hormones and stuff, but your body is also ready for that. It's made, you reach that age, you can have sex. You know, why stop that? Why say no to your body?
for
No, you're not
multiple
saying no.
amount
You
of years.
just change direction the way you think. You know, for example, like let's say this way.
I would end up with a big balls.
I give you an example.
Follow that direction.
I give you an
What
example.
about? Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
If I want to have sex, for example, with my wife now,
Yeah.
but if I change my mind to be busy doing something else, it can change. It's happened. You know what I mean? It can change to do something else, and then I focus on there, and then that sex thought is not there. I think that there is a link between hormone and the brain's working.
Yeah.
That's in my.
Of course, there is a link. It's a massive link because this is what triggers you. That's how it all starts.
Yeah, the brain can control what you can do. Therefore, that's what I mean. It's my own perspective. If religion say guiding like this, this, but my brain working is same way with religion. I think I can do it. But if I'm opposite the religion, and then I'm gonna go with whatever hormone natural saying to me.
What about masturbation?
So,
So you can't have that. You can't do that.
So your level of sexual frustration will be so fucking high that ultimately you're gonna turn to a fucking rapist one day.
no, with that also brain's working. I mean,
I can understand, right? And this is the same with the Christian thing, right? It's the same thing. So it's not alien to me. I've grew up with it, right?
Yeah, so did I.
So I'm not saying that I'm like, oh my God. I'm not shocked, right? It's what I expect, because anything fun, basically, in religion, you're not allowed to do.
That's true, actually.
But so if you're in your room and you're touching yourself and you have a wank, right, and you ejaculate, right, that is 100% not harming anyone on earth, right? It could maybe harm yourself if you do it too much. You might be doing it too much, and you'd be like, well, it might become obsessive.
Yeah.
You might do it. So the only
don't
person
use your hand. I've told you before.
the only person that could become an issue for is perhaps yourself, right?
Yeah.
It ain't gonna be anyone up there gonna give a fuck, in my opinion, and there ain't anyone down here gonna, as long as you don't go up the street doing it, and go into Asda, and have a wank by the fucking
Right.
Well, some people do, clearly. You can see that in the news.
Right.
occasionally.
I'm not saying that I'm the one who follow whatever religion say. You know me. I'm religion as the learning and stuff like that. But it is just the way me to open my mind. Why religion says you're not allowed to do that. Blah blah blah. So in terms of you saying play with yourself in the room, and I think that again there is bore or ejaculation can be naturally happen when you sleep.
Yeah,
It's happened.
but that's
It's called
bad
wet
then.
dream.
That's bad then.
Why bad?
So because you weren't awake to experience it, then it's okay. So you have a fucking wet dream and you don't have any pleasure whatsoever, that's fine. As soon as you
A massive mess.
Oh, Han!
so you sit down to have a nice big fucking soppy wank with a load of oil and you go to hell. But you have a wet dream and it's alright.
Oh, fucking hell.
Guys, bantu guys komennya, sumpah saya nggak expect.
I can't believe I'm actually saying
Oh,
all this
God.
shit out loud.
So for you,
18 rating on this. Action is fine as long as you're doing it alone and you're not doing it too much. But yes, if there's nothing wrong with it. The sex before marriage thing I can understand more than masturbation, because there's an actual thing there. You're waiting for the one you love, and it's united and,
And
you
it
want to stay
never
with
comes.
them. Blah blah. I can understand that, right?
the outcome is
not,
nice.
Not something I live by, but the thought process to it. But don't wank. Don't have a wank. To me, it's just you're just taking it too far. It's just so stupid. You know what I mean? So I don't agree with that.
And you?
In terms of, I second what Dale said about the masturbation things, but in terms of the sex before marriage, I don't agree with that either. It's an absolute bollocks, sorry to say. Yes, what am I, a princess in the fucking castle? Keep waiting for my knight in a shining armor, and what's happening later on? It's an...
Yeah.
Right. I'm not laughing with anything.
I just need a trial period always, 14 days, and if I'm not happy, I can return the item to the shopkeeper,
I mean, guys, ini adalah memperwakili bagaimana pemikiran orang sini. Memang kedengarannya bertolak belakang dengan kalian. Mungkin brutal penjelasannya, but truly is honest. People here like that.
We went from talking about human rights to wanking.
Don't know you talk.
That is your amazing discussion. So how many people you slept with in your life?
Zero, of course.
Wow.
So you only slept with your wife all your life?
I'm not gonna answer. Yeah, of course. Me, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I only sleep with my wife once a month, and we're happy with that.
You don't have a wife. Whose wife you talking about?
Someone else's.
That is the best solution, eh?
And you?
Well, I'm not gonna even count. I lost the count ages ago. So
On the green screen, we just put the flames of hell coming up there behind us.
that would be something, eh?
Alright guys, ya itulah. So I just say it is. I think in general people think the way you think here, isn't it? In general. So bagi kalian ini adalah the honest opinion, jujur dari mereka nggak mencoba munafik atau segala macam. Ini apa adanya, apa yang terjadi di sini. So everything back to you, to your individual and how you understanding. You know, this just talk and just an opinion. Alright guys. Jadi if you want to contribute for your comment, please help us and then to their channel and Daniel Liverpool as well. So hopefully they understand more and then they cannot laugh about that in the future. Maybe at least they understand why. Thank you very much for watching and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye.